All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get started here to respect your all's time. What I want to talk about is what we do, okay? First of all, if you don't know who I am, my name is Cynthia Evans. I live in Red House, Buffalo area of West Virginia. I'm an attorney by trade. I've been doing that. This is my 26th year doing that, owning my own law practice, not working for somebody else. I have never believed in working for somebody else for so many reasons, which I'm going to go through some of those today. But I found a better way to earn a living, explain where I'm coming from, where I came from to gain this knowledge on this. First of all, I was extremely negative about the whole marketing industry before I started the business that I do right now. And I'll tell you why. I was accustomed to looking at direct sales companies that retailed products and had horrible compensation plans. There were so many companies that were cropping up, and they had poor business models. They had, just the average person couldn't make money. And I had looked from the legal aspect at so many other companies, at their compensation plans, and I got very, very good at looking at the FTC and comparing the regulations and saying no to all these things. And I got really good at predicting when the attorney generals or the FTC would be shutting them down. And there's a few out there right now that are hitting our area that I think will be shut down real soon for front loading and different things like that. First of all, it's called referral-based marketing. And that is not only the way of the future, but the way of now. And that's what we do. And I'm going to give you reasons why it's better first, and then I'm going to tell you exactly what I do. Why is it better? Well, first of all, you should build your fortune instead of a boss's fortune. So I want to talk directly to the people who work for other people right now. If you're doing that, you are getting on average a 2% raise per year, and that's crazy because the rate of inflation is 10%. So basically, if you work for somebody else, you're going in the hole more and more every single year, and that's why it gets harder to live paycheck to paycheck, because the money runs out before the month runs out, and you're not making as much as the inflation is rising, okay? So secondly, do you want to double your income every year? If you do, you should look at referral-based marketing, because that is, like I said, that's where you're going to be able to increase your own income instead of waiting for a boss to do that for you. 3, do you want true financial and time freedom? Okay, this is huge. If you work for someone else, you're basically selling time for money. You can never work 24 hours a day. That's all there is, okay? And so you're never going to get ahead doing that. And so if you truly want time freedom, there went my phone. If you truly want time freedom, then you've got to create that. And the way to create that is to duplicate your efforts and to create a long-term residual, which we're going to talk about. So this was the whole reason that I really got involved with this type of industry, was I wanted time freedom. Again, I'm going to tell you where I was coming from. Owning my own law practice, huge overhead, a ball and chain that I could not get away from. If I tried to go on vacation, then the employees didn't work as hard because I wasn't there. I obviously had no money coming in if I was not there taking someone's case and actually winning someone's case, because I work mainly on a contingency fee. If I wasn't there, there was no money coming in. I was working between 80 and 100 hours a week. Basically, I was getting up early in the morning. I was seeing clients back to back all day, and then coming home and doing what I needed to do for my family, and then getting back to work after my son went to bed and preparing for court the next day, working on briefs, working on deposition questions and transcripts and all of that. So, I could not keep up that pace the rest of my life. Another thing about me, I'm a cancer survivor. I had lymphoma in the past. And the one thing that it did was show me that life is too short. So life is too short to be working those types of hours for, even though it was for myself, it was creating a ball and chain, and I had no time freedom. If you are working those types of hours for somebody else, you really need to rethink your life, because nobody ever died by wishing they would have worked more, okay? So how about this? Everybody knows that the internet is huge, right? Would you like to make money by utilizing the internet? And that's another thing that we do here with referral-based marketing. You can connect with hundreds of people by the push of a button, and the fact that you are watching this right now just proves that fact. So why not use it as a way to increase your income? So here you can begin an income, and you can earn $1 million or more in less time than it takes to even get your college degree. How do I know that? It took me 7 years to earn my law degree. It took me 4 years here to earn $1 million on a part-time basis. So seriously, I mean, it's insane. And I was still working 100 hours a week when I was doing it. So you can do this. So with this, you can help all people, because the industry that we do, and specifically the company that we do, we help everybody. Everybody, not just women, okay? So it's not just like those companies that have jewelry or makeup or women's clothing line or something like that, where they're only helping a certain segment of the population. Here we help all genders, and we help every age group, from infants to the elderly. We help all economic classes, from poverty level, middle class, upper class, doesn't matter. We help everybody in the world. All right, so if you're going to be in a business, you should be doing a business that has a use-up consumable item. So this is where my biggest failure is in practicing law, because it's not a use-up consumable item, and hopefully people never need it in their life. But when they do need it, I'm there, but it's probably only going to be once in their life, hopefully. And so it obviously is not going to create something that is going to pay over and over and over again. But if you're in an industry that does create something that everybody needs every single day that they're going to run out of, guess what's going to happen to your income? It's going to skyrocket. Would you like to do the work once and pay you forever? Yeah, I think most people would. That's something I couldn't do practicing law either. If I worked on a case, then I got paid. I had to work on another case to get paid. If you show up for work, you're going to get paid for that day. To get paid again, you got to show up again the next day to go to work. So here we create something called a residual income. And what that is, you're going to get paid over and over and over and over again for the same work. It's phenomenal. So it's just like when a singer has a song and they get paid royalties over and over every time the radio stations play it. Same thing here. You refer something to somebody, they use it again and again and again, you're going to get paid again and again and again. The other thing is, if you look at a traditional business, traditional businesses, they have a lot of overhead. They have, my law firm had a lot of overhead. I had employees. I paid 100% of their health insurance, paid for their vacations. I had court reporters to pay, expert witnesses to pay, my professional dues to pay, my professional insurance to pay, the overhead of my building. It was crazy. So traditional businesses and storefronts, they have all of that. And that's why they're shutting down. Even the longest running retail store in America, Sears, look how many they're shutting. You're even seeing some Walmart shut down right now. People can't handle that type of overhead right now. The number one way to purchase goods and services during Christmas this year was Amazon. People were buying everything off Amazon. So you can see how, you know, the information age and the use of technology has completely overrun traditional business. But there's lots of business models out there to look at. The reason I chose this one is because it's referral based, it's not retail based. I have never retailed a product since I've been involved. I've been involved here for 7 years. What I do is I chose the health and wellness industry because it's a $1 trillion market. It's a $1 trillion market. It's something everybody in the world needs. I chose the nutrition end of it because, again, something everybody needs. Even if you ate 100% organic, you would only be getting a third of the nutritional value that the food had back in the 1950s. So why not be in the largest industry out there with something that everybody needs? Our food source is getting worse and worse every day, and people are sick to death of being poisoned. You got to find a company that is going to take care of your needs and not limit you, and that has fantastic products. So I chose a company that is, number one, it's global. So we're in over 30 different countries. So not only do we reach all populations of people, ages and gender, but we reach all through the United States and in over 30 different countries. The supplier that I chose is debt-free. I wanted a solid, secure company. So instead of doing a giant infomercial, the company doesn't do any advertising. What they do is pay us instead to refer the system. It's a health system. And they pay us instead of paying some type of advertising agency that has paid actors who they don't know. Okay? So it's just like practicing law. I always found out that my best clients came from referrals. And so it's the same way here. You want to join a company with people that you know, love, and trust. But this supplier, what they do is they handle all the marketing, they handle all the legal fees, they handle all the warehousing, they handle all the merchandising, they handle all the research and development, they handle all the payment to the business partners, they handle all the shipping. They completely take away the headaches of a traditional business. And that's why I love it. It's income without overhead. If I wanted to keep that overhead, I would continue down the path of my law practice that paid a lot of money, but it had so much overhead that, you know, by the time that you paid all that out, you really weren't taking home as much money as you wanted to. So here, you can actually let the supplier take over all of that overhead, of that headache, of those things that that force a traditional business person out of business, and you can have time to develop your business, grow your business, help your business partners, and make more money. So it just makes sense. The other thing is that we have such a low startup cost. Traditional business has very high startup cost in corporate America. If you're going to start a franchise, you're going to spend anywhere from, you know, $1 million to $3 million, or the least would probably be a few $100,000. If you're going to start a store or a dental practice, doctor's office, legal practice, whatever, you're looking at shopping around your business plan to the banks, and then you are looking at going into debt for your first 5 years minimum before you make one positive dollar. You're looking at huge lines of credit to live off of, to sustain you until you can make that positive dollar and pay off the debt. Here, it is so ridiculously low what you can get started for. I'm almost embarrassed to tell people because they think it's not real. They think it's not a traditional, they think you can't make money because it's so low. I mean, the investment to get started here, you're going to pay a $50 fee for your business, and then the cost to get started is anywhere between, whatever you want to spend, but I'd say anywhere between $150 to $1,000. And you know what? I'd say the average people spend is around $600. You could get started here and you don't pay any inventory. You're not going to have inventory, okay? You don't stock things. You don't retail products. You refer. You only buy what you need for you to use. What you start with is based on your own personal goals, okay? If you're fat, if you're sick, if you're on prescription medications, we're going to help you get off of that. We're going to help you get where you want to be. It's all based on your personal goals. And so I love that. But I seriously sometimes wish it cost more because people just don't take it serious. You have a multi-million-dollar business in your hand for $50. How do I know that? I earned $1 million here on a part-time basis in less time than it took to earn a law degree. And it grows every year. Every year. So seriously, this is so much better than corporate America, I can't even tell you. So here, you don't have to stock. You do not have to retail products. You're simply going to refer. You have a free website with your name on it. You don't even touch the products, okay? Everybody orders from the website, and you want to promote that because we have a 100% money-back guarantee that's voided if they don't order from the website. So if you do retail products, you're shooting yourself in the foot because it voids a warranty. So we don't want people to stock it and sell it. We don't want that, okay? It's not good for you. It's not good for your person that you're selling it to. So here, we all buy at wholesale. You have a website. You get to order on there. You refer it out to people, and the company pays you referral fee and residuals. It's so different, okay? So different than other companies. I went to the DSA, the Direct Sales Association thing in Washington, D.C. last October, and I looked around and I was like, wow, we're so different. We are not like these companies out there. We're not like the jewelry companies. We're not like the makeup companies. We're not like the candle companies and all that. We are not like those companies. So for that reason, it's probably why I didn't say no to this. The other thing is we have no hoops and loops to crawl through. Let me give you another example. A lot of companies, they'll pay you a small amount of residual income, but the requirement is you have to have 2 or 3 or 4 people that you have gotten started doing so much money per month before they'll pay you 1 penny of residual income, that lay in bed money, that go on vacation money and have more money in the bank when you come home. Not here. You refer one person, you're going to get paid the referral, and you're going to get paid a residual the rest of the time that they're using the system, okay? One person. You don't have to have so many. The very first person you refer, you can earn residuals, and so can they, and so can they. The other thing is, a lot of companies are built so that very few people can make money in them, and here, everybody can make money. In fact, you can get started and you can pass up the person who got you started. You'll be able to make more money than them. And that happens here all the time. I love that. I have people that have started on my business team after me who make more money than me. And I love it. In a huge reward and recognition system, we're constantly being given free trips all over the world, places like Bora Bora, Dubai, cruises. the Mediterranean, all kinds of fun stuff. It's amazing, things you can't do other places. And we're in a global market, and you have the ability to make back your money in the first couple days. I think that's huge, okay? You get started here, we can show you how you can make money back within a couple days, a week, whatever it is. You're not going to have some huge investment that it's going to take forever to make your money back. You can make your money back the first week, and we can help you do that. We can help you double your money. We can help you do that kind of thing. We have a system, and the compensation plan is so big. It's not like some companies I heard were like their top earners might be making $30,000 a month, okay? $30,000 a month's nothing to shake a stick at. That's fabulous in corporate America. But in this type of industry, it's common, okay? So you can make, if you want to get started, make $1,000 a month, you can. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 100,000 a month. Yes, you can. And I have people on my business team bringing in over 100,000 per month. That's why I chose this business. Unlimited income potential is what I'm telling you. It's unlimited, unlike where you work, if you work for somebody else. And this business succeeds in a down economy where others fail. And I live in West Virginia. The coal industry took a hit. The teaching industry has taken a hit. And guess what? I'm not saying to people, oh my goodness, panic and move away. I'm saying, you know what? You need to stay here and you need to help people. You need to spread the word. You need to show them how we can help them on a part-time basis make more money than they ever made full-time in the coal industry or in their teaching careers or whatever they are doing. Because in a down economy, you're still going to use the things that you need every single day. You still need nutrition every single day. You need your health. Have you ever tried to be happy or have a life and live without your health? I know that's a stupid question, but you can't do it, right? If you're not healthy, you'll never be happy. And if you don't have your health and you can't live, if you don't have a healthy body, you can't live. And so we want to make sure that we do something that helps everybody, and like I said, and that's what we do. So I'm going to sign off. I haven't been paying attention to any questions that have been coming through here. This will be posted. You can watch it. I would encourage you to get back with the person who introduced you to this live event today, because they cared enough about you to show you a better way and open up your mind. And I hope that you get back with them, because this is the best industry, and it's growing with or without you. You can either choose to get involved and be on the upswing of it, or you can wait till years later and say, I wish I would have. What would you give today to have had the opportunity to get involved with any of the stock in Amazon when it first started? And do you know that people said Amazon would never work? They said it would never work. I had other attorneys sit and tell me what I was doing was stupid and this would never work. Well, guess what? They're still on a judge's schedule, and they're still seeing clients back to back, and they're still scraping to see who's going to pay the next bill. So this is happening with or without you. It's a growing market trend, and it's getting bigger every single day. So you can either choose to come along or you can live with regret. But join us. You will be so happy you did. We're all here to help you, and can't wait to meet each and every one of you. All right, guys. Mwah. Bye.